Hi, I'm Michelle Gordon and this is my Ask Velvet Oracle card reading for a beautiful earth angel called Anna, who has written in and asked a question of Velvet of when will she meet her twin flame. She's convinced and has been for years that he is on the planet right now with her. Not with her, but he is on the planet right now, and she knows that it's just a case of them meeting, and she doesn't want to rush things. She knows that everything happens at the right time, but she would just like to have a rough idea of when they might meet. So she wants to ask Velvet, so I'm just going to give the Velvet cards a shuffle, and I hope you're all enjoying the amazingly beautiful day that we're having here today. The spring is definitely here. So give this a good shuffle, spread them out, and I'm going to take 4 cards because it's the first number that just popped into my head. So those 2. That one, and one more. This one here. So, what does Velvet have to say? Magic. Magic exists. It is everywhere and in everything. It is not an illusion or wishful thinking, and it's not just something that you find in books and movies. Just remember how wondrous everything seemed when you were a child. Things were amazing and magical. Do something that brings to you that feeling of wonder. So I would interpret that as saying that Velvet is encouraging you to be more playful, more childlike, more open to the wonder of the universe, because as adults we tend to not notice things anymore, not appreciate things anymore, and not take, joy and see the wonder in the small things. And perhaps in doing so, you will either attract your twin flame or you will meet your twin flame while jumping in puddles or just stopping to appreciate flowers. So, magic. Watch out for the magic. Creativity. When you create, you're expressing the very deepest parts of your soul. You're making yourself visible to the outside world. When you paint, draw, make music, dance, or do anything creative, you are making yourself vulnerable to others. But creativity is essential for your soul to thrive. Do something creative and enjoyable today. So, again, these are more things that you could do or things that you could take notice of or appreciate that might bring you closer to meeting your twin flame as opposed to an actual timeline. And is there something creative that you like doing? Do you like writing? Do you like making music? Do you like painting, drawing? If there's something creative that you love doing, dancing, I mean, you might go out dancing and meet them there, you never know. If there's something creative you love doing, then do it. Make the time to be creative and to express yourself and to be vulnerable as well, and not worry what other people might think or what they might say. Doesn't matter, just express yourself, be yourself. And the third card is the past. You cannot change it. You cannot go back in time and do things differently. Instead, live in the present, forgive all that has gone before, and know that everything that has happened was meant to happen. So, basically, I quite often think that before we meet our twin flames, before we meet our soulmates, before we join our lives with somebody else's, we need to let go of everything that's happened before that point. We need to let go of that baggage. We need to let go of past events that no longer have any bearing whatsoever, and we need to treat the new events and circumstances and relationships as if they were brand new and not based on our past experiences. You might have had, like she said in there, that you'd been waiting because you knew that you were going to meet your twin flame, but if you'd had past relationships, then the last thing you want to do is bring anything that's happened in past relationship to a new relationship. So treat everything as if it's the first time, basically, for the relationship, for anything. Wake up in the morning and think, wow, what's going to happen today? It's going to be amazing. Quite often we just kind of get bogged down by stuff that's happened to us before, and even past lives. It doesn't even have to be the past in this lifetime. It could be a past in the previous lifetime. Maybe there's baggage between you and your twin flame that you need to let go of from a past life before you can meet each other. So just let it go. And you don't even have to do anything special or particular to let these things go. You just make the decision, I'm letting that go. It's gone. And the final one is strength. You're stronger than you realise. All you need to do is remain calm, see the bigger picture, and know that everything is going to be just fine. I know it's easier to say than to do, and I haven't always followed this advice myself, but it truly is the best way to be. So strength. You know, you probably are really much stronger than you realise, and you're probably used to having to do everything for yourself, by yourself, and sometimes you might doubt your strength, sometimes you feel like you might need somebody else to back you up or to support you, and it's true, it's nice to have that support, it's nice to have that backup, but you are very, very strong. And also, as I was saying about the creativity and the vulnerability, it's knowing when to be strong, it's knowing when to be that powerful, strong earth angel, and then it's also knowing when to be vulnerable and when to be open to other people helping you and supporting you. So there's a nice little balance there, but also, you know, remember that you're strong and you're powerful, and it doesn't really matter in many ways how long it takes to meet your twin flame. I know it can seem like an eternity waiting, because I was in a similar situation. I waited for a long time. But it'll happen when you're really not expecting it. You know, it'll happen when, to be honest, sometimes it'll even happen when you've given up. You know, when you've just relaxed and just said, you know what, whatever. You know, it'll happen when it happens, and just focus on yourself. You know, focus on your own spirituality and your own creativity and your own life, and you know, make yourself, well, become the best you that you can possibly be, because then you'll attract the right person anyway. You'll attract your twin flame, because they will recognize you, they will see you, and also you'll be able to be together with no regrets. You won't think, oh, I wish I'd done this before I got in a relationship, or, you know, why didn't I make time to do that before, you know, I became committed and now I'm, you know, settled in a relationship. So do everything that you've always wanted to do. Don't wait. You know, it's I've always been a great believer in, if something you want to do it. If there's any reason why you shouldn't do it, it's just an excuse. You know, ditch the excuses and just do it. So that's the answer from Velvet. I hope it was useful. And if you have a question that you would like to ask Aria the Fairy, Amethyst the Angel, or Velvet the Old Soul, then please just send me an email. The email's at the end of this video, and I look forward to hearing from you, and I look forward to doing more readings. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon.